Well, a couple of lovely pictures here of Argenton again. We're still continuing doing that series. There are two here that are very tempting. I'm not sure which one to do on the larger canvas, because this sort of trees coming down through here is really beautiful. And the reflections of all the trees and things here and the buildings down below. I may do two of these. But start with this one, I think, which has all the leaves and the sunlight coming down through here. Warm and cool oranges there, and into the purples. I'm going to make much more of that sky. I think we'll start with this one. I'll have to draw it out first though. Well, it's a disgusting rainy day, so the dog and I are not going out today, and we're going to paint here instead. And I'm ready to paint now. I've done the drawing. That's set up and ready to go, as you've seen. My lovely palette of paints ready there. Great pleasure to work with some beautiful colours like that. Mixing tray, sponge roller if I need it, and my flat brushes and my filberts here, and flats here, my filberts here. Painting knives if I require. I'm going to start with a nice big flat on the sky. I hope you can hear me over this rain. That would be easy. Let's take a nice big flat here. We've got a nice big 1-inch nylon flat. And I want to have some fun with the sky up here. Some beautiful colours going on. We'll start with turquoise. In fact, I've got a lovely new turquoise to put out. I'm going to do that out. A very light turquoise straight away. And just flat looking up here. Let's see what we get. You don't be limited by the photograph. Equally, photograph's supposed to give you stimulation. Big and bold. And over here, I'm going to pick up some lovely magenta turquoise, magenta mauve, sorry. Now let's make up this fairly light yellow turquoise. I'm going to mix some turquoise and white, to add to it some lemon yellow. Let that colour's broken colour into the sky. Very bold technique. And if you've got the colour on your brush and you see it elsewhere, let's use it. This seems very dark and very yellow against this at the moment, but that's partly because I'm working onto a white canvas, and of course the white canvas will look a lot lighter. I need to establish and to get rid of this white as soon as I can, just to see what's where. I can't see. Okay, so back into here again, and we'll start to look at where these colours are. And put it down to a smaller brush, I suspect, as well. What I'm going to do now is take some of that deep magenta purple. Add a bit of ultramarine to it, and a little touch of yellow ochre just to warm it a fraction, and we'll see if we get anything like the colour I want down here. The purple and flat now. We start to work some of these colours up. At the moment it's just to lose this white. So I can see if I can get just these colours established and see what I'm doing where. It's quite a Cézanne-ish way of working with these blocks of colour. Cézanne-ish Look our new phrases. These lovely worms happening here. Beautiful warm brown greens going down. I've got the tree there, and go right down here. And that same lovely dark is actually happening down through here as well. The rich warm darks here, the Prussian blue and some alizarin. Start to feel the textures of this. Using the brush to drag across the cement work here. Rid of these bits of canvas for the moment and come back and do the other later, no trouble. Continue working up these darks just to lock in the colours. So plenty of Prussian at the moment and put brown into it. Burnt sienna in other words. And we'll work up these lovely rich darks up here. Right down and through, just to get the paint canvas covered. Could have used a coloured ground, it might have been an idea in this case. These various variations of warm, cool shadows in here. Here this white canvas still showing at the end of it. These little sparkles of white, I don't want them. In watercolour it's a nice technique, but in oils or acrylics we don't want that. Do undercoats, underwashes first of all, and try and push the colours on top of those afterwards, I think. I just let the painting decide what it needs really, and work on it from there. Usually working with big brushes. Get a feeling of this weeping willow just by using the tip of the big brush, come down across here. And link in these lighter blues that just cascade down there. Brush skills, that is about brush skills, how we use the brush. So here's what we can do with a large brush before having to go into details or use smaller brushes. Get the effect of light and textures first of all, working here before I really think about getting into smaller details. I'd like to paint with pure slabs of colour. It's actually quite nice as well to use the thinner paints as glazes and very effective. You will see, especially when we come to water. I can see what I'm doing now at least, and where I am. Okay, I've come down to a 1/2 inch flat now. Okay, I'm working into this. At the moment the paint's fairly thin. In many places I'd like to build it up more. You can see I'm really pushing these dark colours now, trying to find the tones amongst these. Right, well I've done all my bigger brushwork. I just want to come back now with a fine brush. Just pick out a few details, I think. It'd be rather fun. So let's just pick up a number 3 round and some of these darks just to pick out some of the windows here and there. Maybe a bit bluer that actually. I'll use a lot more ultramarine than that. Pure ultramarine. Hopefully these last little points are dotting the I's and just crossing the T's enough to help our eye to just give that a little bit more imagination and detail to the marks that we make. Merely to give the effect of sunlight. I'm quite pleased with this painting. A few I've done recently that I have felt better about. I have advanced a bit in it. It's nice pure colours and light in it as well.